Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your reading. This reading is going to be till like for the rest of the year, till the end of the year. I was going to do the first 3 months of 2024, but it feels like there are some messages still that need to get out regarding this month for the sign of Leo. Okay, Leo. Messages for Leo. And if you see paint other than my paint on my nail polish, then it's probably because I've been painting here lately. So asking your spirit team to join us, your spirit guides, your angels, for the messages that you need till the end, or for the end, right? Beautiful. 29, the Queen of Elfane. Oh, I need to shut that door. Let me shut that door. So, okay, something about beauty. You're beautiful, Leo, beautiful. 29, the Queen of Elfane, magic and beauty. And then I have 24, the Holy Stone, you're protected, protection, which this is, it's a pagan symbol of, protection. Been around for a very long time, where there's a little hole in the middle of a, I don't know, whatever, a rock, a piece of wood, whatever it is. They call this the Holy Stone, and it is offering you protection at this time. This beauty queen, magic and beauty, she has the wings of an owl, and then there's you see the little fairies like constantly improving the energy around this person. That's kind of what I'm also feeling, is like things that are in the spiritual constantly helping you improve on yourself. You're holding a pearl, which is representing wisdom, as well as the owl feathers. Then you have 2 birds up here. Birds representing messages, higher points of view, spirit realm. So you're appearing, it's coming across to me as like a Queen of Wands energy, meaning that especially with that mirror, I'm getting that as actually attraction. What does it say? Oh, you'll have to look this up. It says Therna na og, THIERNA, and then the second one is Na, which is sodium, right? for if we want to look at it like that. And then OGE, I think. So that's 29, and that'd be an 11, and be a 2. It's about your choices, your decisions is probably leading you to magic and beauty, whatever it is here that's pretty magical. So you're also very protected here when you have this. I mean, you have all these things on the outside, but then you've got this like cone that's representing what is going over your energy body to protect you from whatever it is on the outside. So I know for me, like here lately for me, bad dreams, dreams that are very much so, you can tell, are influenced by a not so great force, have kind of crept in over the last like couple weeks. So I've called in a lot of assistance to help me with my dreams, and it works. I mean, but it's almost like you have this protection, but you do have to ask for things to physically interfere with whatever's happening. You know, it's like I can't see these things when I'm asleep that are coming into my dreams, but I know that they are, or whatever, whenever they're really, really bad. So I feel like it's saying that you have protection, but you do have to call on even angelic beings to protect you. They're not just going to go against free will. Okay, so I also have number 17. We could be cleansing our area, our space, it's, you know, in a way, when we're clearing the clutter in our own space, we're clearing, you know, physically, we're clearing it mentally too. It's a very good representation of kind of like clearing the way, clearing the thoughts, so that you can allow for more creative energy to come in. That's interesting. So you have what looks to be like a spiral around the broom. So growth and something kind of radiating out is what I'm getting from that. The moon and the sun, and then cleansing in between. Cleansing what's in between. It can also be about cleansing the body out, or detox of the body too. So your heritage, your ancestors are wanting you to know that they're here for you. Again, you would have to ask for them to intervene. There's something about your heritage that they want you to embrace that maybe you either don't know about, or that it would be beneficial for you to embrace. Iridia, number 1, heritage. 17 was broomstick, cleansing. It breaks down to an 8, so maybe something there about prosperity. But yeah, so I feel like definitely we're going to focus on message from your ancestors. Number 1, this, because of it being in the reverse, I feel like there's something that you could create a little bit more with these energies, but like I say, you have to ask for them to work. And there's the spiral again, and there's our beautiful wizard. You have a few references. You have a possible Aries reference, Capricorn, Leo. You have 39, wizard, spiritual impeccability. Look, on the spirit realm, big deal. Big deal. And I think it's even something to do with Leos. But there is something that you're a big deal about here. And so no matter, see, the storm is coming on top of this castle. To me, it's almost insinuating the ability to bring on that storm if you want it, if you need it. There's a bunch of magic in this beautiful robe, which is the royal color of purple. It's the trident, associated with the power of the trine creative forces in that realm too, where that myth came from. And then there's the unicorn, just kind of right here in the background. It's like something that's unusual that you don't usually see, so suggesting you're definitely one of a kind. And this is, you know, come on, it's even got the lion on it. Spiritual impeccability. Your spells work, your spell works, your attitude works, your intention as a spell works. Let me say that. So often people become way too distracted on how they're supposed to do something and don't realize that it is really the intention. You can sit and have an intention and visualize a green candle that will outperform an actual green candle if you're more worried about obtaining the candle than you are your intention, if that makes any sense. So that's what I'm getting on that. So that it's about your mind, your intention, and like I said, your spiritual impeccability, your it's perfection on the spiritual realm. It's mastered a whole lot. Maybe that's why you're playing a difficult role. If you feel like you're playing a difficult role, maybe that's why. It's because maybe you were the only one that said, I think I can handle it. So that would not be a surprise to me at all. Then I have, yay, the Green Man, number 10, and the Ouroboros. It looks like a pearl. It doesn't look like an egg. It looks like a pearl that snake is around, which again, there's those pearls of wisdom. And having to go through the grit and the rough stuff to get that smooth, to get that polished. There's also a stag in the background, which would be an animal with horns. I would also think of defense or sticking up for yourself, as well as taking the lead, being a leader. And the snake wrapping around and around and around. To me, it's like it's representing the flow of energy, almost similar to a kundalini. So maybe this is about your divine feminine movement, the energy of that movement throughout your body, awakening in the chakras. And then have candle illumination on the bottom. Reverse. I haven't exactly been taking these as reversals though, so I'm not gonna go there with that. Is it fit? Wow, it fits perfectly. That's amazing. Actually have to adjust things, but that's great. All right, so what I want to focus on is a message from your ancestors, because it's the only card that actually is coming out as possibly this one saying you need some light or direction. You need to be shown the way. And then Iridia, something about your heritage. High priestesses, divine feminine, goddess energy, wizard energy, spiritual impeccability. The number 39 might mean something to you. It is associated in this reading with the wizard and the spiritual impeccability. So like perfection. It is perfection. All right, vice versa tarot. There's two sides to these cards, so we don't have to do reversals necessarily. Tell me about Iridia. Tell me what the ancestors are wanting to get across for Leos. What are the ancestors wanting to show Leos? That at times you can carry too much. Be careful with yourself. We don't want you to burn out. You may be making a move, a big move, whether this is to like another place or not. I see a bunch of things being carried to a different place as far as in this card. It looks like the person is carrying just a whole lot. I don't see the home in sight. So maybe it's like, where am I going and why am I carrying all this stuff all this weight? That might be what your main message is, actually. So what's being illuminated to you is how heavy it is, the load that you're carrying. I feel like this might be on your heart or your head. Like how heavy? How heavy? Something's heavy. All right, well, spirit guides, ancestors, since we're talking to ancestors, what is the solution to this? What's the solution? Oh, did you see it hitting the... It hit that? Okay, a completion of the world card, and if it were in the reverse, like... And then this is the Emperor energy. It's in reverse, and you see... This is interesting. Hang on, let me get a good look. There is a... what looks to be like a box and a torch. The box looks to have like paint all over it, almost like something had been drawn or painted. And then if somebody just dropped the torch, why would they just drop the torch? Oh, continue. There's something their ancestors want you to continue and pick up. That would be a completion for your ancestors. So like don't drop the torch. Here's the torch. Carry it. Don't carry it if it's for bad things. Like don't carry it for, okay, mom was alcoholic, I'm going to be an alcoholic. Don't try not to carry the torch for that. But there is something that it feels like they're saying, pick up the torch for this. This is part of your heritage. And it has something to do with the magic. When you decide what you want, when you finally decide what you want, then the message of the action will be there. So it's like you do have this illumination, but for some reason, if you drop the torch, you could be like going through some really stressful things here on Earth, and that possibly distracting us from what it is that we were ultimately trying to create in the first spot. I love these images. I love these images. The spiral, the sun, and then the green man who is on this, I don't know if you can see that, who is on this tree, kind of reminds me of the shape of a sun too. That's really interesting, because this box here looks like trees. It kind of reminds me of what trees would look like. Is it a can't see the forest for the trees? So need to get like a higher perspective. It could be literally saying, hey, smoke less. Okay, so give me a message for how we find this strategy. All right. Ooh, a rising phoenix. There it is. You literally have a picture of a rising phoenix on this card right here. Beautiful, beautiful picture of a rising phoenix. It is the other side of the Page of Wands. Man, if you were looking for a sign, there's your sign. This person is waiting on some kind of news. What are you waiting on? For this, for what is happening already, for what is definitely already in process, already happening. Feeling like some people turn their backs to you. Feeling like maybe even the good news you're searching for, like the good things, turn their back to you too. Back on you too. It feels like an energy that's trying to suppress a transformation. It's like an energy that wants you to carry the torch for something negative instead of something good in your family line. All right, so the Two of Swords here. In this position, well, it looks peaceful compared to the Storm on this side. And that's why I got these cards out, is because we're going to draw information out of the pictures. And a little bit of the traditional, meaning traditional could be like a choice, a decision. This decision will bring about a peaceful resolution. This decision maybe, you maybe have been postponing something. I'm getting postponing and something until you see a sign. Until you see a sign. Such as the rising phoenix. I mean, it's like a big sign, right? Postponing something because at the moment it's calm. You just don't see a reason to have to do something I don't know, something like that. Like for right now it's calm. We can put this off and then we can get more done over here. I don't think that's really going to be working very well. I think that's what they're trying to say. Some things you can't continue putting off. There's the lion up there, the lion head. We have the Two of Wands. This is about this person's focus, right? Their focus and their planning abilities. I mean, they could be trying to figure out what to plan, what to focus at this time, what to focus on. It could be that this cleansing energy, it might be saying that literally when you cleanse or clean up your space, you'll be able to focus a lot better. And that makes sense. You'll be able to focus a lot better whenever you have some stuff cleared out of the way. Yeah. Feels like the physical clutter could be like a causing mental clutter too. Judgment. Well, this is feeling a bit exposed. I love how the parents have like the woman's got the egg, the guy has the skull, the head that he's. I wonder why they decided to do it like that. You're protected because you're. I mean, there's such an innocence and a childlike nature to this energy. It is judgment, but it's not like this. It's not like no. It's sweet. It's protection. Because of knowing how vulnerable either these bodies are or how vulnerable that we are once we get into these avatars, trying to make magic happen from that point. So feeling kind of exposed, but you have protection. You have these little things here that are covering you up. But be like a child and you might not care as much. So you're protected is what I'm wanting to say. Ooh. Fight. Just waiting. There's a lot trying to distract you from the fight at hand. It's almost like natural things are happening all around you. Because of that other energy, again, trying to stop you from having some kind of completion or distract you. Both of these cards can be really pulled off focus easily. So, careful with that. Just drop my stone. It's the Five of Wands in the reverse. What about the magic and beauty? Spirit, give us something about magic and beauty. Oh, transformation. Your transformation. And it says, yes, that is the clarity. Major transformation. Death card, Scorpio. This is why there was not a resistance to a change or transformation. There was something that you willingly grew from. And you have spiritual impeccability, like you couldn't fail this, but instead of failing, you exceeded what was expected out of you. And like I said, having a huge glow up, a huge transformation, as the ending to something, the beginning of something really beautiful. Yes, Six of Wands, recognized. For your transformation, basically. Majorly recognized for your transformation. It's a beautiful energy, okay, Leos? That's what I've got for you all. Just a short message today. Of course, you know I offer private readings. If you want one, check out the website that's listed in the description box below. But we're just going to get a few parting words from Spirit to see if there's anything else that they want to extra clarify for you. Any advice, and this will be asking your angels, your spirit guides. These messages were from your ancestors. Feeling kind of exposed, don't worry, you're protected. Power struggle with this Emperor in the reverse. Some people are needing to heal a relationship with a father figure, patriarch, and that might be a reconcile with that energy, possibly. Others are finding this to be a power play, and Leos really don't like participating in power plays at all because they are powerful. So they don't really like any kind of silly competition or game. Not to say you don't notice what's going on the outside. Oh, okay, the Devil. Eight of Cups. The Devil in the reverse wants you to be timid. Well, wants you to be timid, wants you to not move forward, and wants you to stay addicted to things on the material realm that would sabotage you otherwise. The Devil in the reverse is, to me, a balance with your shadow self. taking back control over yourself and your life begins with how you handle your addictions and vices. And people even. So anything that you do too much of is what I'm getting on that. So if an excess can be controlled, then you'll find more authority in yourself. Oh, High Priestess. So instead of waiting for a sign, know that, well, basically you are divine. So the High Priestess energy is saying, whenever you say that the good time is now, like, okay, now's a good time, it's going to be you and your outlook, because really being in that that divine energy, a positive divine energy, you'll know that everything's going to work out anyway. So the timing is something that, instead of necessarily waiting on a sign, it's going to be something that you will feel, or just just know. Also, I could see it being combined with this wizard spiritual impeccability. It's just kind of knowing some things, like whether or not, just knowing some things. Ooh, being ready for some kind of, look at this tower. You know what? It looks like a 1, doesn't it? And because I was going to put it right here, and it looks like that was a 1 too. What is this? The tower. Change. Transformation. It's hugely changing the family trajectory, or the experiences or lessons that one would have to go through because of this major change and transformation. Scorpio, goodness. Ending, 10 of Swords, big ending. Getting back to your heritage. Getting back to your heritage. What is this tower about? King of Swords. It has to do with you cleaning up situations that might need an expert, or might need somebody that knows, like, exactly how to handle something, a situation, or doing something by the rules, being really disciplined. Might have to do with an Aquarius energy. It's a mess that needs to be cleaned up, is what I'm getting. This could be something legal also, or being like a lawyer that would help you with a fight, or with something like that. Needing to move forward possibly will help you get out of that mind prison if you can focus more on the fact that somebody could help with the situation. It's a heartbreaking situation, making you feel vulnerable and making you feel like you don't know which way to go, like you can't go anyway, or feel a bit restricted in what your options are, but ready to move on from the past. All right, so what is the competition? I mean, what is the fight about? What is this fight about? And you have, see, you've got the victory card, the 6 of Wands. What is the fight about? The Star, the Aquarius energy. Aquarius. It's about getting what you've been wanting for a very long time. It's about getting what you've been wanting for a very long time, and getting closure to something so that you can have a victory going forward. All right, what is the Death card bringing then? Putting behind us any kind of loss. It's about putting that behind us. Working together, the value of working together with others, collaborating, getting more education or knowledge, learning from our losses. So learning from our past losses. Queen of Swords, and needing to find, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, there's a decision that needs to be made about what direction Are you wanting to go in? Yeah. Okay, so this says you need to point your sword to your true north, which is the direction, you know, with integrity of what you need to go after, what you need to go and protect. This is a card that says you're definitely leaving a situation that's stormy for something better. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse is definitely like, I don't want to do this alone, but you're never ever alone, and Spirit is wanting to tell you that. Any kind of financial issue, especially with that Ace of Pentacles there, worry, health, or concern, something on the material realm, that you end up getting away from the hardship, from the hard times. You end up having this victory. Look, 10 of Cups on the bottom. I can't make that up. 6-6. It's about keeping our thoughts focused on the winning outcome, and that some things, you'll probably want to have some things fall. The 10 of Cups, something new that's going to bring emotional, look at that, emotional completion. Do you see these rainbows? You probably saw them before I did. Ace of Wands, passion and new beginnings, a big move, worried, new investment. Jeez, that's what I got. That's what I got. So that's what I got, Leo. Sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye.